Zuma's Bahamas. What more could you ask for? Crystal clear waters, beautiful beaches, amazing sunrises and sunsets. But then there's the times where all you know what hits the fan. Come join us this week and you'll see. Honey, I thought you had work to do. Are you playing with your Play-Doh again?
I'm finding it. Marine Tex. Or Marine
PX. Epoxy repair. Works like putty. Let's see what else it says. Works like putty, hard as steel, and easily sanded. It's not much of a container.
No, very small.
Looks kind of old, too.
That's correct.
I'm sure it will do the job, though.
We can hope. But we're shit out of luck. I have a sixth sense of humor when it comes to shit.
So what are we doing now?
Looking for parts. See if in case, maybe, I have one of these, but probably not. You never know. Oh, I found this. Now this could be a good piece of plastic. I could cut some pieces and make some blades to chew out of it. Maybe I can use some of this in conjunction with the plastic. Hopefully, making something work. Well, this is why, folks, things don't work. If you look in here, this is all calcium. This is all the calcium I took out of this hose, and it's still sitting in the CLR. You can see that down there, the one-way valve is totally clogged. There's another one-way valve here that I have fixed. And there's like cat hair and human hair. Actually, there's some hair there from a girl from France, from Carla, 14 years ago. So, yeah, a little bit of cleaning. Everything should be back in perfect working order. It's just nothing's broken. It just clogged up.
And it reeks.
Oh, thank you.
Our toilet's plugged. I tried to fix it yesterday, but it did not work, which tells me that it's probably plugged a little further up the pipe, because it has to pipe the stuff up into the tank, which is at eye level. Not quite understanding the logic behind that, but it is what it is. Somehow I'm gonna have to take that 2-inch pipe out of there and try to empty it out at the next port. So yeah, the fun times continues.
How are you doing this morning, honey?
It's Ducky.
You're a happy camper, and why is that?
I got an operational bathroom and a clean operational bathroom.
And you want to tell me a little bit about that?
We had a clogged exhaust pipe on the toilet. When I mean clogged, I mean like cement. Because I guess with the sand and the calcium and, you know, whatever else goes into that pipe, caked it over 14 years, and it was solid.
And so you spent about, what, 8 hours yesterday?
Yesterday was...
Started about 1, 2 o'clock and ended about 9:30 at night?
Yeah. But to get that flowing, I had to take the whole darn pipe out, which was made without any room for repairs.
So it sounds like they tied down the pipes and then they built the cabinetry around it.
That's correct. And the hull of the boat, everything went melted into one and didn't leave any room for repairs.
And I purposely didn't film it when I opened that bathroom door to see how things were going.
Michelle had this kind of look on her face.
Yeah, we spared you all.
My recommendation would be, if you do something like that, keep your mouth shut. First of all, that's the first tip. Second, wear as minimal clothes as possible, because you're going to need to shower anyway. Third tip, don't tell your wife.
And so our other recommendation is maybe putting some CLR down the pipes once a month. That's what we're going to do now for a proactive maintenance.
Absolutely. CLR seems to eat at calcium and rust and stuff like that, so it would be a good idea to do that.
So here you are in this beautiful tropical setting. How would you rate that experience yesterday, with 10 being horrific and 1 being, no, it's all right? A 35 maybe?
An 8.
An 8?
I thought it was an 8.
I don't know. When I opened the door, it looked like a 35 to me.
Yeah, I almost quit twice. And then I said, no, I got to get that thing going.
So now we have a beautifully functioning toilet.
And man, it sucks more than it produced. I mean, it's hard to explain, but when you push the button, usually there's water coming in to rinse,
and water going out. But it used to fill up more than it sucked out. Now it's sucking out more than it fills in. So we
So
have to,
super functioning. And similarly, now the shower pump appears clogged.
right, the shower sump pump is clogged, probably
So-
because of that. There's so much
It
stuff. in
seems to be the month that it's happening. So we'll film that one for you.
Yeah,
that
that'll
one
be a
should all
cleaner
right.
episode.
So you can kind of
and then
see.
on top of it all three pumps, the toilet suction pump, the raw water pump for bringing water into the toilet, and the exhaust pump for the shower are all in the same cabinet. And I will show you a picture of that. And
Well,
these are all pumps with like screws and attachments, and they're all three of them in a space this big. So it's interesting to try to get your fingers. Oh, and then on top of that, the door opens and the toilet's right there. So you're kind of like this, and you have to get your two hands in there. One with a screwdriver. You have to have a light in there. I have to have my glasses on.
we'll show you more when Dennis does the shower cleaning, because
Yeah.
that I think we can film without losing you guys. So
Lose,
that's the downside of being on a boat
I'd
in a
lose
place
subscribers.
like this. So the ugly side of cruising paired with the beauty of cruising.
Exactly. You get all in one day.
There you go. Or a few days.
Well, folks, after a hard day's work, here it is. We missed the sunset. I had a beautiful moon. I don't know if you can see that. Or we're out of memory on our card for the camera, so I have to download. So we didn't get a really good shot of that beautiful sunset. But here we are,
What was the hard day's work?
scrubbing the bottom of the boat. And this is day 3?
2.
This is day 2 of scrubbing the bottom of the boat. And there's going to be a third day. Because it's not finished yet.
Because it's a big boat.
It's a 47 foot. I just realized that. I thought it'd be done in a day. I guess not. It's a lot of territory. But Michelle helped me this afternoon. So we went in, and it was a baking day. It's the first baking day, real baking day. Like, we had to put the tarp around the back here because it was hot. So yeah, we celebrated by having a burger, which was extremely fat. I think it was 90% fat and a little bit of meat in there just for good measures. There was flames. I am not kidding you. On the barbecue, the flames came out to here. Because when I went to try to close the cover, I cinched my arm. So I seem to do that a lot. I did that with the chicken. I did that with the burgers. It's
Bahamian version of ground beef is not what we're used to buying.
correct.
When we buy organic,
Yeah.
90% lean ground beef.
Correct.
But we knew that. We just hadn't had a burger in so long.
3 months.
Almost.
That's a long time. Rex just disappeared on top of the Dodger. Let's go see
Get him
Rex.
down, please.
No, if I force him, he's gonna fall. Hi, Rex. Oh, on the solar panels. Do you like that? Is this a cool place or what? What? What do you want? You want me to help you? I don't think so. You're on your own, buddy. Get off the Dodger. You want me to help you? Come. Come on. You're a bozo. Why do I have to help you? No, come here. Come here. All right. This is how you get off. Thank you. Okay, so if you think he looks angelic, he does when there's no food involved. I guarantee you, if you break the cheese open, he will be wide awake and on your case.
But look at him now. Such an angel.
So today we are going to fix the sump pump for the shower, which this is a spare. This one actually pushes the water back up instead of down, so I'm assuming the one-way valve doesn't work. We can see Nosy is ready to assist, as always. Right, Nosy? Is everything fixed now? Now can I fix it? Can I get in there? Yes, you should get out now, so I could fix it. Thank you. Such a good cat. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to get in there, and I don't know if you can see that, but let's take a look. There's the pump to be replaced. Now there's the other pump which supplies the salt water to the toilet, and there's the other pump which supplies, I don't know if you see that, which supplies the fresh water in case you want to go to fresh water. So yeah, it sucks fresh water into that line, and this one sucks salt water, and it's got a filter on it, which I always have to clean because you're always sucking up stuff from the ocean. But right now I have to fix this one, and you can see how far in it is. So logically I would have to take all these pumps out to be able to access this one, but I think I can just take this one out and get in there. So wish me luck.
It's like the toilet parts. All the toilet parts are underneath the toilet, way in the back, and the screws are this big, very small. So I had a lot of fun yesterday trying to undo all those screws, get everything back in, and then all the pipes and the connections. You would think we're in 2026. Some engineer out there would go, wow, we could just do it this way, it'd be so much simpler. Bigger screws, bigger nuts, so I don't lose them down the toilet or whatever. I just, give it some thought. I don't know, maybe because they don't get to be on the boat in the middle of nowhere with no spare parts. I guess it's my fault, I should have some spare parts. But it's all, if you had a spare part for everything on this boat, you'd have two boats. So where would you put it, right? So you have to kind of be segregating what you're gonna get and what you're not gonna get. Some of it I regret not getting, but again, you're running out of space after a while. All right, so enough with my rambling, it's time to go.
Dig out the Ghirardelli chocolate chip brownie mix. Oh, did I mention Ghirardelli dark chocolate chip brownie mix? And it's cool enough on board with the winds to bake the Ghirardelli dark chocolate chip brownies. Can't wait till they cool off enough to cut into them. What do you think, honey?
Give me a spoon. I don't need a knife.
Thanks everyone for watching. Please be sure to click like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. For those of you out there, tell us what some of your you-know-what weeks and projects have been like. See you next time.